Tolworth in southwest London is part of the Royal Borough of Kingston-upon-Thames. Most famous perhaps for its tower, Tolworth now suffers some of the highest air pollution in London, being situated on the edge of the A3 and with a major road dividing the High Street. Tolworth now faces a period of significant regeneration. Crossrail, major planning applications and ambitions for the A3 are bringing a new focus on this previously overlooked part of the borough. The appointment of architects and urban designers to deliver a master plan for the area will open up even more opportunities for development. Community interest company, the Community Brain, wants to ensure that it's the community and not just developers that feel the benefits of this regeneration. Because not a stone's throw away from Tolworth Broadway is an oasis of green, the Tolworth allotments. The Community Brain recently took over a large shed and the allotment next door with the ambition of creating a suburban farming project. A place where we can inspire and teach local residents and school children to help us grow for good by greening the area, to produce food for their own tables and for the nearby community kitchen. Recently, we held an event on the allotment to allow local residents to come together and suggest ideas and approaches to make sure that this is a real project bedded in the heart of the community and not just done to people. But don't listen to me, listen to what some of the people there wanted to say.
I think it's a lovely idea. I think getting more people out there growing and creating more sort of agriculture and horticulture again. I think it's a thing that's starting to, be lost on a few people, and I think people forget it's there. I think it's nice to bring it out to the foreground and see if we can get some new ideas and some innovation and some new stuff out there.
I think this would be a fantastic project because it could bring together people who are already involved locally with people who've never thought about gardening, together with all the volunteers that are here.
Yeah, it's fantastic to see that even when there's a lack of space and it's all coming down, that there's actually ways around it and ways to look at things differently, to kind of recreate what was originally here.
I've always lived in Tolworth, born in Kingston. I think this is absolutely fantastic. What a great resource. This is the start of something very special.
And there was no shortage of ideas and energy, from aquaponics to growing mushrooms from coffee grounds to ensuring that children understand where food comes from and making sure that a community feels at home.
I think it would be a good idea to have a community hub, so a place you can talk to your neighbours and get to know people and the sense of belonging. And also, I grew up in the city. I never had a garden and I felt everything wild. And by having this allotment, it's kind of a good opportunity for me to understand, growing your own food and the nature.
I think this is a very exciting project, the idea of growing food on your own doorstep, eating really quality food that's travelled no food miles at all. Brilliant.
A very exciting new venture, and I do hope you'll come along and support it because it's going to be great fun for everyone in the community.
So now we're fundraising for our suburban farming project through spacehive.com in the hope that even planters like this might start to generate the food to go onto the tables, our community kitchen and maybe even into our stores, and that this neglected shed and allotment can become a vibrant place where we can teach a community to grow for good. And that maybe in the future when people think of Tolworth, they won't think of a tower. They'll think of a place where the people who live there and around it said, it doesn't just have to be for the developers, regeneration can be for us. If you want to support us, go to spacehive.com suburban farming, and to find out more about the Community Brain, just check out our website.